Aries, you have number 28, Jaguar. So, Aries, I feel like you're holding on to something that needs to be released. And I really feel like for a lot of you, you need to release the resentment. It's not serving you. It's not going to serve you. You will not be able to go where you want to go holding on to this resentment. For a few other Aries, it's something else. You got to release it, and you're holding on to it out of fear. That's how you'll know what it is. It's something you're holding on to out of fear. Because you've got to be courageous. And you're like, I am courageous. Of course you are. Of course you're courageous. You're way more courageous than all the rest of us. But just because you blind yourself to this doesn't mean, you're blinding yourself to this, but that doesn't mean that you're not cowardly to not face it. Like you blind yourself to, if it is resentment, then you think that you have to hold on to that resentment, and you blind yourself that holding on to it is what's keeping you from the path that you want to live. And you don't realize that you've got to be brave enough to let go. So just because you give yourself 1,000 reasons to hold on to that resentment doesn't mean you have to be courageous to let go of it. And it doesn't mean that you're not courageous. You're courageous in all the other areas. Yeah, just fine. You have a lot of courage. So why are you not using it here? Why are you using excuses instead? It's fear that's in the way. It's fear that's in the way. So courage is the answer. And I know you have that courage. Don't use that as an excuse. Use it as your reason. Instead of using, I am courageous. I don't have to be courageous here as your excuse to not be courageous. I am courageous. So I can overcome this fear, and I'll get over it, and I'll release that resentment and move forward anyway. See? It's a little bit different, but similar. Using that same strength, but this time to move where you want to go. And the only reason why I want to say is because it's where you want to go. Where you want to go cannot be gotten there with the resentment. And I don't care how justified it is. It could be resentment about, I don't even want to bring politics into it, but it could be resentment about who won the presidency, You're really going to let that keep you from going where you want to go. You're the one that will keep it from going where you want to go. So let go of that and get on the path of where you want to go. So you got this, Aries. I believe in you. It's time to release what no longer serves so that you can go where you want to go. So you can be what you want to be. And trust and feel your commitments that you make as you move towards a more fulfilling life by releasing what no longer serves. And then you're going to have to love and protect that new fulfilling life, because just because you move towards it doesn't mean it's solid ground immediately. Moving towards it means you're now moving towards it, and it needs to be nurtured. So be willing to nurture that path, even though you had to let go of resentment to get on it. You got this, Aries. You have all the strength within you to be able to do everything that you need to do to move forward. The only thing in your way will be you and your excuses, which could be reasons. The choice is yours. All right, Aries, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace.